Welcome back to Runaway with Taborland, and today I am camping at Blackwater State Park. It's in the panhandle up near Pensacola, and if you like kayaking, canoeing, laying by the lazy river, bird watching, hiking, and a little geocaching, then this might be the place for you. Come join me as I show you around, show you my favorite sites, and kind of like what I had for snacks and dinner sometimes. Stay with me. Huh? What? No. What? So when you're pulling into the park from this direction, see, exit that way. So pulling in, let me turn slowly for you. There's two loops. You have the Magnolia Loop 1 through 15, so my site is 1. You go to the left, so counterclockwise around the loop to site 15. And then the Titty Loop.
What did you say?
Or TT Loop.
That's what I thought you said.
Is down that way, and that's site 16 through 30. So 30 sites. But let me show you my site real quick. So I'm on site 1, and it is the smallest spot in the campground, as you can see. So let's take a look real quick. Let me zoom out some. So my truck and my Runaway fit nicely, but it is snug. Nice gravel, flat surfaces. You do get a grill, a picnic table, but look, it is very tiny. See? Not much. I mean, I could have came back a little further. And then this is what my tent setup looks like in the morning. I don't have the TV out that goes right there, but I got my fireplace going. And a nice relaxing spot. Now, also on this site, you're very close to your neighbors, as you can see, but that's not a problem for me. You do get a clothesline, and let me spin over here. It is a full hookup, so you have your water and your power and your sewer hookups. And then let me show you the box.
Let's see what's in the box.
So here we have the box. We have our 2 plugs right there, and your 50 and your 30. And here's your one that we use for our Runaways. All right, we're gonna go around the Magnolia Loop first, which is site 1 through 15, and that's the site I'm on. And then we'll go through the TT Loop. Oh man, I'll get in trouble for that one. We'll go around that site, which is 16 through 30. So I'll speed this up with nice music, so you don't have to see me walking the whole time. I know, it gets annoying. So 5 and 6 are accessible, but if you don't like kids, it's right across from the playground. It looks like a pretty nice playground. Site 8 looks like a great site, very secluded, next to a green space, which is really nice. 9 are in the back and secluded with site 10, but you are next to the campground host. So if you're a rowdy bunch, you might want to pick another site. So site 15 here, it's empty, so I'm gonna come on in. It is the most secluded with neighbors because you don't see that that's the closest the next neighbor is. And then if you spin around, you have nothing around you except my site, of course. The 1, 2, and 3 are kind of like right in your vision. So if you block here, you'd be really secluded. And look at the size. This site is huge. A disadvantage of site 1, my site, A, it's very small, and B, all the traffic comes right through here, so it's a constant people walking by. So if you like, you know, camping, you're camping, so you're gonna be out among the people, but it's very, yeah, see, let me come around the side. So you see people are always right here. So that's site 1. So let's go to the TT side. I want to point out the Magnolia is clockwise. I said counterclockwise, but it is clockwise. And the TT sites are counterclockwise. So I got mixed up earlier. But we're going to start with site 16 here. So it'd be really good if you got site 3 and site 16 and you can go back to back with a friend or just someone fun you're going camping with. So it's you're back to back, so you have all that room together. Site 17, you're kind of on a little hill at first, but it's a nice site. So my favorite site so far is site 18. The only thing, you have a back neighbor, but I like the fact that you're right across from the bathhouse, but you go up and over. Site 19 is accessible. And if you see the trash by the posts, they actually tell you to do that, and the campground hosts drive around every now and then and pick up the trash. Site 21 is huge. And then right across is site 20. Morning. Site 22. Now here we are at site 23. Man, Runaway people, this is our site right here. Look how gorgeous. You have nobody on the left. You have a nice little area where nobody's on the right. And you're kind of elevated. Let me show you. Kind of elevated, and you only have one neighbor across the way. Site 23, Michael Jordan. Site 24, site 25, Nice big site. I mean, you can see 26 is huge if it's got a semi truck in it. And 27 is really good too. Site 28 is pretty small. $29. And last but not least, Site 30. Site 30 is pretty long. And you are close to the bathhouse. So here is the bathroom. A relatively short walk. And it is a shared bathroom with both loops. The other loops are over there where that person's coming from. So when coming up to the bathroom, you have all your information that you always see at state parks, park news and events. But let me show you the bathroom. I can only show them inside. So when you come in, they have a nice sign here because this state park has a place where you can swim. So this bathroom probably gets very slippery from people changing or anything like that. They do have accessibility. It even comes with little hooks. It's a pretty clean bathroom. It definitely looks dated, especially the showers. They look a little dated, but you do have the separation with a bench and 2 hooks. So I recommend getting those hooks you can put over the top for a little added bonus hook. They have 3 showers. And the last shower is accessible. And it looks like, yeah, you can roll in. It has a chair in there too. So that is the bathroom at Blackwater River State Park. And I do believe it's supposed to be heated. That's what that means. But the heat isn't on. So when coming to the bathroom is shared by both loops of the park. So if you can see, this is the first loop and that's the short distance to the bathroom. Now, if you point over to the other loop, their loop starts way over there and you have a much longer boardwalk. So I suggest getting, I suggest getting the first loop if you don't like a long walk to the bathroom if you're in a tiny camper. Good morning. So, as you can probably hear, my heater just came on. So we got down to the low 40s on this camping trip and everything is dry in the camper because I set the thermostat on the heater to about 70. So it's still 70 degrees in here, but that helps with condensation and stuff. The only place you're gonna get it, if you can see it, is on the windows. And I think that's because of my, blackout shades. So I'll just give that a wipe down and then leave the heater on in here for a little bit and dry out beyond the windows. But that's it. Everything else looks fine. So for breakfast, we're having bacon, eggs, and some Cuban coffee with a shot of espresso. It's pretty tight in here. It's kind of hard working next to the fire, but nice and warm. I got garlic salt and lemon pepper. Is anyone a fan of garlic salt and lemon pepper? I put it on everything. All right, let me get back to it. Okie dokie, I'm walking down to the river. So that way is the park entrance. So when you come in at night, you pull down here and you turn here to go to all the campsites. Both loops, so it'll go in there and then it'll split, okay? One thing I've noticed about this campground, lots of planes and lots of helicopters mainly. I think because we're close to the air base, I think it's mainly their stuff. That was just a private plane, but back to the video. So as I was saying, that way is to the campground. And then if you go this way is the way for the pavilions and lake access. So you come in here and there, even if you're just coming to see the lake and swim, or the river and swim, I keep saying lake, there is a huge parking lot. So plenty of room. And I don't know if you can tell, but those spots, well, you can see that tractor trailer right there. Those spots are huge. So you can actually come with your camper, park, enjoy the river, and then keep on trucking down the highway if this site was not your campground. But these woods are gorgeous. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna speed this up so we can get to the river. I thought this was pretty cool if you're into birding, the Great Birding Trail. So as you can see, we're in the panhandle. We're about, I think, right around here because we're close to Pensacola, Holt, Florida, but tons of birds. The sign is pretty, it's going out. It needs to be a little bit refreshed, but great information. And right across from the sign, like parking area where you pull in, here is access, and it's accessible access to the river. Now I hear they are doing a little maintenance down here, so it might get loud at one point. Ooh, we've got a boardwalk. All right, I'll shut up now. Let's fast forward. So just a friendly reminder of the friends that you might see. So that's pretty cool. You have a pavilion down there. Let's go check it out. So here's the hiking trail, almost at the end. Well-maintained trail. And for your gatherings, Pavilion 23. Let me show you this. Reserve me. I'm trying not to get the glare. So it's $35 plus tax. Make reservations at the park ranger or ranger station, and there's the number. But it's nice. You got 2 grills in the back, plenty of seating. Ooh, that's pretty cool. They even have like side seating. Really nice pavilion. All right, let's go see the other pavilion and the river. So here we are. You can slightly see the river already back there, but I just want to point out they do have restrooms. So you don't have to go far. I mean, I won't walk around, but here are the restrooms. Now let's go see that river and see how dark it is. All right, they got trash cans. I guess it'd be kind of hard to tube And no pets out here, so just so you know. But man, look at this. Gorgeous. Let me zoom back out because you pick up all my footsteps. Oh. Ah! Man. Swim out to that island, have your own private island to chill at. Doesn't so I mean, I can see why they call it. It is dark, but you can still see the bottom here. Not bad. I don't see any gators. I do see signs over there, but I don't know what they're saying. See the little white signs? This sand too, the sand, it's all wet right now because it rained a lot this past day, but it's the really nice sand. I guess you can call it like the playground sand. It's not like the white sand over in Destin Beach, but it's a really nice, let's see if I can get some. But it's a really nice soft sand, not like shelly or rocky or just nice sand. I don't know how to describe sand better. But yeah, you probably cannot see it on camera, but this river is moving. It's a little shallow. I mean, it looks shallow. But man, coming out here in the summer, it'd be a great summer spot for sure. And this is why they call it Blackwater River State Park, because you're just a short walk to the river. I mean, if you're bringing a bunch of stuff with you, definitely drive over and park. I would, because I'm lazy. Yeah, remember what I was saying about the helicopters? Can you see it? Tons of those flying around. So this pathway, these boardwalks that go to the pavilions and the restrooms and the river, if they are wet, it's like walking on ice. It's kind of weird. Like I'm sliding every now and then. So stay close to the handrails if you're not too sure-footed, and just be careful. Only if it's wet. I'm sure if it's dry, it's a lot better, but I'm sliding. Let's see if it's Now, I was talking to my buddy Josh Burns, who's been in a couple of my videos, and he said in my videos maybe I should try some geocaching, which the only time I ever heard of geocaching is from a great friend of mine, Amy Hayden, who is a big geocacher. She has like a group and tells me about all of her adventures. But so I decided to go on the geocaching app, and there is one here at Blackwater River State Park. So let's go see what we can find it. Something new, geocaching. If you're big geocachers, let me know in the comments. Tell me where some great ones are. All right, let's try and find it.
It's not a demotion, it's just that you stink at this. I'm gonna give you something easier.
So for dinner, I got something pretty cool. Might not look cool, but Costco had these 2 bags of gumbo. I'm gonna boil my gumbo, and I'm gonna make some rice, and that's gonna be my dinner tonight. Gumbo. I'll let you know how it is. I know people from Louisiana right now are like, ooh, gumbo in a bag? Yep. But let's try it. It's got some shrimp, other goodies in it. Got my boiling bag. And if you have one of these things, they're pretty cool. You can fry stuff in it. It comes with the basket. It's pretty cool. All right, let's see how this goes.
really good.
So I was told this is everybody's favorite trail. It's at the back of the playground, which the playground's right there. Just come to the back and walk down the trail, and they said it won't take long until you see why everybody likes it the most. Pretty short walk, and this is kind of cool. Big old boardwalk. I wonder if this is another way to get to the river. Take me to the river. Sorry. Sometimes you just gotta sing. Let's speed this up for you. It is. So that way was to the pavilions where we were earlier at the beginning of this video. Hello. So the layout here is perfect. If you come down this trail to the beach or the river, it's just for the campers. And the other side is just for the day passers or the day use. So if you're camping here, it's a lot more private. Not as big of a beach, but it's really nice. And it's a fun little trail to get here. So it looks like this boardwalk was designed to slide on that pedestal. It's pretty neat. I wonder how high the water does get up in here. But man, this is a great campsite. So then they labeled a nice trail for you to follow to get back to the ranger station, which I'm going to go over and get my, let me show you. To get my Florida State Parks passport, where I'm gonna get every state park stamped. So let's go get one for Blackwater River State Park. And I will say this, every trail I've been on today, I didn't film every one, of course, but very flat, very easy trails here. All right, let's get to the ranger stations. I bet you he's a fun guy at parties. In case you were confused, welcome to the real Florida. Okay, we're at Blackwater River State Park, getting my book stamped. And your nails do look nice.
Thank you. This is one of the things I'm best at, stamping.
Nice.
Look at that. All right.
Bada boom.
Bada boom.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
You too.
So I'm gonna end this video right here amongst the trees. Thank you for following me on this journey through Blackwater River State Park. I believe it's in Holt County or Holt. Yeah, Holt County. It's near Pensacola. There's a town pretty close called Crestview, and that's a really big area with lots of restaurants, food. It's very hotels, anything you can think of. Crestview's really big, and they have a great thrift store I'm gonna go check out. But again, thank you so much for watching Runaway with Taborland, and I'll see you at the next state park.